Faith is not my spiritual gift. Not when it comes to matters of doctrine, not when it comes to things you believe in. I'm totally fine putting my arm around someone's shoulder and telling them it's gonna be okay. Trust me, God will provide. I'm not okay with not understanding an apparent paradox or a contradiction in Christianity and having to just say, oh, it's a mystery. Not okay with that at all. And since I am a Christian studies major at a school that is not strictly Christian, it's not a Bible college, so we're studying people who definitely disagree with Christianity and religion in general. It has been so hard. It's been really hard for me because I am so rational. It's not like I haven't heard the arguments before. It's just that when you have to get inside these opponents' minds and understand why they don't like Christianity, it distances you from God. So you're no longer looking at it from an I'm a Christian perspective. You're looking at it, well, I'm a critic trying to understand Christianity from the outside view, and that really doesn't work, and it's frustrating, and it's hard, and it has been killer for me. So these past few weeks especially, like, I've had this poison of doubt and disbelief and just unanswered questions just like flowing through my soul, and it is slowly crushing me. And I basically got to this point where it's like, I really don't know what to do. I can just say, well, I will ignore all these questions and still, like, believe what I've always believed because, you know, just go with faith, go with God. But then there's the other part of me is like, that's not reasonable, that's not smart, you can't do that. You can set aside the Christianity thing for a while and try to figure out if this is actually true, if this actually makes sense. And that doesn't work. And I was stuck. I didn't know whether I should be the good Christian and just say, okay, I'll pray about it, or if I should be the good student and say I will study it and come back to God when I figure it out. I decided to go with God. I decided to go with faith. Because I'm legitimately torn. Both options seem great. And in my New Testament class, I had to outline the book of Ephesians. And in Ephesians 6, in that all-famous passage of the armor of God, verse 16 says, in all circumstances, take up the shield of faith with which you can extinguish all the flaming darts of the evil one. So this call to faith, this call to go back to God and say, you exist, you are real, I believe in you, I trust in you, I know that you are good, I know that you will work things for me. This is for you, even if you're not an intellectual nut like I am and have problems in that area. If you're having problems because you are suffering and you don't see why, if someone else you love is suffering and there's no explanation for it, any other crisis of faith, literally, where you feel tempted to walk away from God and say, this is it, I don't understand, I can't trust this, I can't trust you, God. This is for you. That falls under the category of all circumstances. But in all circumstances, believe. Go back to God. Keep praying. Keep saying, I will see a good outcome. I will know by and by. I will see him face to face. I will trust that he will keep his promises. And I'm hoping. I am trusting. I am putting my faith in a God who can extinguish all my doubts, who can make himself real to me beyond the intellectual, factual, philosophical stuff that's going on in my brain and heart. He can extinguish all the flaming darts of the evil one. Anything he throws at you. Any suffering, any doubts, any questions, any evil thoughts, any sins, any temptations, anything. Faith. When you are stuck, when you do not know where to go, turn to God and say, I believe. You smile. You pray. You say, I will believe, and I will cling to you no matter what. If you are committed to being a Christian, this is the route you have to take in all circumstances.